Hello everybody and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 as Japan. We are now at peace. We stopped our war with France. We were able to finish it without losing anything substantial. We did lose some ships in the last war, I think. Let's see here. Last combat state sunk. 1909, some destroyers. Destroyers. That might be it. I'm not sure. Here we go. 15 and 14. Yeah, we lost a light cruiser and a destroyer from what I can see. Other than that, I think it was fairly basically nothing that for a war, in all honesty. We sank more French ships, I believe. Would be nice to know if we can... Oh, actually we can, can't we? If we go to France, ships sunk. Southeast Asia, yeah, so Southeast Asia, a couple of destroyers there, Southeast Asia, a couple of light cruisers. Other than that, nothing. Now, apparently this one was in Northern Europe as well, that battle cruiser that they lost. But either way, fairly decent. We are currently researching a new, basically massive dreadnought that we're going to be putting in, the oddball class. It's going to be fairly modern in all honesty. It's going to have it's going to have 4 triple gun turrets in fore and aft positions. And I'm hoping that that is going to work out fairly well. I want to make 2 or 3 of them. Just because we can't make a lot of big ships, so I want the ones we have to be fairly good. The Iki is almost done as well, even with the refit with the new Director Fire Control. We're also building this light cruiser and these 2 seaplane carriers. So let's go to the next turn. Let's see if anything happens. French government offering to sell us the rights to 5... Ooh, ship design 5 centerline turrets. French government. We will buy that. Enables 5 or more centerline main turrets on ships. So we could have put the odd... Well, we don't have the weight, the tonnage to do that, but we could have put a central turret on the oddball, which would have been pretty good, actually. Our scientists are happy to report that they are close to understanding the mastering of destroyers up to 1,500 ton displacement. That's the thing. We are low. Our current destroyers are 1 generation behind in terms of size and displacement, so we need to think on that. If we were to go ahead and design, it'd be let's see here, where are you at? Be 1,100 tons. Yeah, 1,100 tons. That gives us quite a few triple torpedo mounts. Crowded center line. Cramped accommodations, which I would not want. So let's look here. So that'd be aft center line. Aft. Let's get rid of the aft center line. Delete that turret. Okay. Can we get normal accommodations? Yeah. It's actually not a bad design there. Yeah. 31 knots. I would prefer 32 because our other ones were at 32. Is there anything we can do to save just a little bit of weight? Could make you reliable. Yeah, speed. There we go. 32 knots. I like this destroyer. I think we're going to slowly start replacing our lighter destroyers with these 1,100 tonners. Yeah, we're going to save that. This is the, what would that be? So that'd be the Akikaze class. We'll go ahead and research that. Maybe put 2 on right now. We might not have the money to do that, but I still think it'll be worth it. Let's go to the next turn. Yeah, close to understand the mastering of 1,500 ton displacement. Our scientist, new research area, anti-aircraft artillery. Okay. So let's get you going. I would like 2 of you just to be made. Just have them both going. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Let's go to the next turn. We should have the oddball ready to go, and the Iki to also be, well, it should be ready to go and out, and then we can put money into the oddball, hopefully. Next turn. Private shipbuilding increased 1,000 tons. Good. We're close to understanding the mastering of horizontal turbines. Baffled by the problems of a large-scale helium production. All right. Okay, both our light cruiser and one of our seaplane carriers has had problems with delivery of equipment, so they're delayed. It's great. Okay, let's put the oddball down. Lead ship of the class. Generate a name, the oddball. Let's go ahead and halt construction of all of these because we've got 2 ships being built. The Iki should have been done, but it is not. So let's put you on normal construction and you should be done. Okay, next turn. Recent improvements in productivity have boosted our industrial production. That's good. How much does that give us? Hey, actually quite a bit. Our yearly budget went up by about 10,000. So the Iki has been commissioned, so that's a new dreadnought, and 1,500-ton displacement. So the 2, the Ekakazi classes will be the only ones. We'll be putting in a new 1,500-ton ones soon. Yeah, same thing there. Okay. So now we can go ahead and resume construction. Resume construction. Resume. We will do that at a normal pace for you. Normal pace. Normal pace. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely 10 months worth of budget there. So yeah, I think that's great. And now we have a dreadnought, so we have joined the ranks of the rest of the world, though we are quite a bit behind. Would like to catch up with Russia at some point. But they have a much higher budget than us. Actually, everybody has a much higher budget than us, so we need to start doing some saber rattling against Russia. Because what are they got deployed out here now? Pre-dreadnought, 3 heavy cruisers, light cruiser, 18 destroyers. It's not a lot. Yeah, okay. Something we can deal with. It's not an insurmountable force. World cruise of our young cadets is planned. What ships should take place? Our newest and most powerful. Horizontal turbines, so we now have better torpedoes that can torpedo better. Okay. And I think we're also going to go ahead and look at our destroyers. These 500-ton Numikaze class, I think 7 of them we're going to scrap right now, just because they are old. Yes, they're not taking up a huge amount of our budget, but still, it's a lot. We're going to go ahead and scrap them. Okay. I mean, our destroyer force is still moderately decent compared to the rest of the world. Especially since we're going to be actively replacing our older ones with these new heavier tonned variants. Really, our heavy cruiser force is light, but then again, the heavy cruisers I don't want to put more in because they're kind of... I need some more tech to make them really useful. We might want to go ahead and start lightening up our pre-dreadnoughts, but that'll be a bit before I feel comfortable with that. We need more dreadnoughts before we do that. So let's go to the next turn. Whose government is offering to sell us the rights to machinery development small tube boilers 2. Pick that up. So 1% weight savings on machinery. Okay, 8 turns for you. Can we accelerate that? We can. We'll go ahead with that. I wanted that light cruiser all out of slips because it's been through a whole war without it being actually finished. So let's keep going. So the Iki's finished working up. That's good. And yeah, it would also be nice for these seaplane carriers to get done. That would be great. One thing I do want to check is, do we have the ability of making fighters? Let's see, flying boat. Can we... range and reliability for flying boat is also pretty good. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. We'll see if there's anything new. Early hydrophone, so gradual increase in national ASW capability is good. Seaplane scouts enable seaplane bases. Yes. We can now build air bases with a capacity of 20 aircraft. There we go. So let's look at what we want to do here. I definitely want a base in probably Hokkaido, one in Formosa, and then probably one in Paleolue, and then Truk would be what I'd want. So let's go ahead and build fortification. Let's build an air base. Japan. Let's see. I want to try and build it centrally. Just an air base. Here we go. That'd be Yokosuka? So it'll be cost 700 a month, or monthly build cost 175. Cost total will be 7. Build time 4 months. Go ahead and put you down. And then let's go ahead and stop accelerating that light cruiser. All right. Let's go to the next turn. Oil's been discovered in Southwest Africa. All right. Italian government offering to sell us the rights to... No, we can't afford it. Okay. Do you think we're... In terms of battleships... Thinking the Fusos can stay. Thinking the Mikasa... I think we're going to scrap her, or we're going to put her in mothballs. Or, I mean, it'd be 1899. She's got a refit in 1906. The Ishima classes are 13,500. These 13,000 tons need to be dropped. They need to be scrapped. They're not going to help us in any way. I have a cruiser. I have a heavy cruiser that is heavier than most of those pre-dreadnoughts, so we need to just drop it. So we'll drop them. Okay. Next turn. Finished construction of an air base in Japan. All right. Great Britain has proposed a 5-year security arrangement between our nations. True advice. Should enter such agreement. It can benefit both of us. Yes. We'll decrease our budget a bit and bring tensions down, but we'll get a security agreement, so that's good. So treaty negotiated with Great Britain. Okay, improves invasion capability. Brought us down by about 1,000, so let's look at this. If we hold construction to you, and hold construction to you, keep ourselves afloat until this light cruiser's done. Okay. But now we can start throwing our weight around and go after the Russians again. Suffered a temporary setback in figuring out the concept of secondary turrets on dreadnoughts. Okay. Improved seaplane carrier. Improves larger seaplane carriers. Okay, so that would be the initial design we had for the seaplane carriers. We'll put the standard ones out until we... and then we might look at making the bigger ones, but we need to increase our heavy ships, our capital ships first, which needs to be the focus. Offering to sell us the rights for improved face hardening. Oh, no, we can't buy it. New flying boat prototypes ready for evaluation. So we have the Mitsubishi, the Kawasaki, and the what would that be? The Kawanishi? I'm not sure how that one's pronounced. Okay, so we want speed, or we want range and reliability, not necessarily speed. So range is pretty decent. This is the most decent out of them. Don't know the reliability yet. Firepower, maneuverability 2, toughness 8. This one's more maneuverable, doesn't have any firepower. This one has less toughness and a lower range in all brackets. I think we're going to go for the Mitsubishi XPB4. Take that one. Then we're also going to go ahead and request new aircraft. We're going to go for a fighter. I want this one to be I want this one to have high speed and to be maneuverable. Go ahead and do that. One more turn for this light cruiser to be finished. And this one, yeah, it's pretty standard light cruiser back when we made it a couple of years ago, a long time ago. So, next turn. Scientists report they're currently baffled by the problems of flight deck. Yeah, okay. Okay, you've got a little ways to go. Let's just keep going. Okay, our ship, light cruiser, what we said, the Hashide? I'm not sure. Is commissioned to the Navy during trials. It is found that the ship is somewhat overweight. That's great. Selling right for secondary turrets for BBs. Yes, we're going to buy it because we need that. So enable secondary turrets on dreadnoughts. All right. So we got 1,000 spare. Go ahead and put you up. Could put the other destroyer up, but we don't have the spare cash to do so. Okay, got hold of the data for the British floatplane scout, the Hawker Hurricane B. So Hawker Hurricane B, top speed 99, combat radius 65 nautical miles. Blueprints for the British ship battlecruiser incomparable. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, similar thing to what we're doing. 13-inch guns, though we'll have more. Oh, no, but this is a battlecruiser, so... Okay, it is better than our current battlecruiser by far. Temporary setback figuring out the concept of increased elevation. Temporary setback figuring out the concept of flight deck. Has no air units. Want to create automatically. Yes. Less air capacity. Want to assign more aircraft automatically? Yes. So if we check, that should be air groups. So that air station, we should have some flying boats and some fighters being put up. So that's good. Very, very good. 2 months for you to be finished. 3 months for you to be finished. Resume construction on you. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, everything's being built, which is a first for a while. Let's keep going. One of our major arms manufacturers wants to enter a technology sharing agreement with a company in Germany. Is that advisable? Yeah, we'll do that. It'll lower tensions with Germany, but I think that will help. The tech sharing agreement we had before helped us a lot. Okay, good. We just need to stoke fires with Russia. That is our objective. Okay, light cruiser finished her working up. That's good. New destroyer commissioned in the Navy. Russian battleship. Cannot pronounce that Russian name. Let's see here. Okay, so it's got 12 13-inch guns. 13.5-inch belt armor. 23 knots. 12 guns. So what did we have? We had 6. So we had 12 guns. Though we have a better broadside than they do with this currently. Alright. Let's see. Great benefit in machinery development. That's good. Well on our way to understanding reduction gears. New prototype fighters ready for evaluation. So we have the Kawasaki and the Yokosuka XF7 and XF8. Let's see here. We wanted maneuverability and speed. So speed's decent. This is more maneuverable with a lower top speed. It's a small range, though. Toughness is higher. Firepower is the same. We're going to go with the Yokosuka XF8. We'll bring that in. So that would be the Mitsubishi Koifu and the that would be the Toryu. Would be the Yokosuka fighter. So, okay. It's not bad. One more month for this AV to finish. Then we'll have our first seaplane carrier. Okay, next turn. Industrial production is soaring as new methods and technology are introduced. Okay. That brings up our income per month a bit. Our new AV is just finished and commissioned to the Navy. We We have no aircraft with flying boat capability. Some area units cannot be equipped with aircraft. So flying boat capacity. Well, we're making flying boats, so those should be ready soon. Technology sharing agreement with Germany has been of great benefit in research efforts of ship design, increased reduction gears, increases endurance, baffled by the problems of wet heater engine. Okay, aircraft type. So we should have float plane, yes. So float plane scout, you should be able to be deployed on our new AV. See here, manage air group. Look at air groups. Serve. Okay. Oh, it's flying boats have to be developed in okay, that's how that's going. Alright. We got that. Let's look at... I like the oddball class, but let's see if we can... So with new design, we got the 13-inch guns. Standard there. Let's clear the torpedo mounts. I like the superimposed fore and aft turrets. 100 rounds per gun. Bring the 6-inchers down to 6. Well, let's see. If we put those into turrets... Rate of fire reduced due to lack of suitable training and elevation gear for secondary turrets. Rate of fire modifier, okay. 20%. 7-inch guns? 7-inch guns aren't bad. Okay, we'll get a 20% firepower, or a rate of fire modifier down. Let's see, can we go up to 8-inch guns? Are those good? Yes. So we could have 8-inch secondary guns. And then we just have a smattering of like 3-inchers around here. Like 10 3-inch guns just in casemates. Let's bring this down to 10. So we got 4 of them, or can we put them in double turrets? Put them in double turrets. That gives us a decent amount there. We've still got 1,000, 1,300. We got 1,300 tons. I'd like this belt to go up. This is a battleship. So we go to 13 inches there. Can we go to 13 and a half? We can go to 13 and a half. Let's see, gun data. We've got an immutable. Okay, so 1,800. Let's see. Can we get a better deck? Straight to 3 inches. Okay, deck's not a no-go. So 2.5 is what we can do. Turrets, I like at 12 because that means you have to get really close to get through the turrets. Turret tops, let's see, turret tops are 3 inches, which means, yeah, they're not going to be able to get through it even at 21,000 yards. So the turret tops are good. Turrets are good. It's lighter than the oddball. It does mean we only get 10 13-inch guns. We're getting a couple of 8-inchers. We're getting 8 8-inch guns, which would be good for moderate targets. It's a lot of heavy guns. And then the 3-inchers can deal with anything small coming at us. It's 24 knots, which is a lot faster than the oddball. It's 2 knots faster. We still have 400 tons. 400 tons. What can we get with an extra 400 tons? 100 rounds is decent. I'm okay with 100 tons. Or 100 rounds. So can we get anything else? Slope deck. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. Secondaries. 6 inch. 6 inches on the secondaries? Main guns can get through that easily enough, even at long range. Still, I'm okay with that. You get three fire control positions, just in case. Okay. What if we drop the weight? which decreases how much it'll cost per month. Okay, so now this boat for 10 13-inch caliber guns, 8 8-inch caliber guns, 10 3-inch caliber guns, 31,400 tons, 24 knots, 13.5-inch belt, 2-inch extended, 2.5-inch deck, 1-inch deck extended, a conning tower of 12.5, turrets are 12 inches, 3 inches on the top, and secondaries have a 6-inch. And then also torpedo defense too. I mean, yeah, we get a rate of fire penalty on the 8-inch guns, but the 8-inch guns, I think they're just. I mean, I like that as a secondary. Actually, no, we don't get rate of fire penalty on the 8-inchers. That's right. And then casemates for the 3-inch tertiary guns. I think that's what we do. I think that's good. So if we check, yeah. So that'd be the dreadnought. That'd be the dreadnought Shy. That'd be the SI, maybe. Gonna go ahead and save that design. We'll see if take 4 months to research that. Cannot afford it. Okay. Cannot afford it. All right, we're just gonna save money then. That's all we got to do. We just got to save some money. Let's see about that. British Convert offers to sell us the right to save money, and then this comes up. Improved gyroscopes for torpedoes. We'll take it because we do want tech. So we now have better range and speed. So great benefit to naval aviation, heavier than air. AP projectiles. Our new flying boat, the Mitsubishi Koei-Fu, is ready for operational service. Additions during development has apparently left it somewhat underpowered. Great. It's great for the acquisition of that. So let's keep going. So unexpected advances of hull construction. So hull construction, so weight savings there. Let's see here. Setback. Finding a concept of ladder shooting. Alright, aircraft types. So our new fighter is still in development. So on stock we have 40 floatplane scouts, 3 of these boats. Reliability of our floatplane scout is poor, apparently. That's great. Check the air group. These should start coming out soon. Oh, these are. Okay, good. So the fighters are just what we're waiting for now. Alright. Next turn. Okay, our new AVs finished our working up. That's good. We have no aircraft fighter capability. Yeah, that'll be coming. Aircraft bombing on ships enables air bombing of ships with light bombs. Okay, do we have things that can equip light bombs? Counterintelligence believes that Italy has stolen technology. The affair is leaked to the press, and the conservative newspapers are clamoring for action. What do we do? Send a diplomatic. Yeah, send a diplomatic. Hopefully we get a little bit extra funding out of it. And then, let's see. Has that been saved? Has the shot has been saved? Okay. Open. It's been done. Okay, good. So if we went to build, okay, it's not there. So we need to load up this design. And now it has even more weight to it. I think there's anything else we can really do. We could get another. If we brought it up to an even. No. Bring it down. It'll be cheaper. And I think it'll be better for us to do that. Yeah. So let's save it. Good. Yes, overwrite. Yeah, we'll go into the red for a bit. We'll get it back. That'll be 4 months to develop this new dreadnought. because we need more, because we are well behind. Same thing with our battle cruisers. But that is the name of the game for the smallest fish in the pond. Let's go to the next turn, just make sure we're back into the black. Great benefit in researching naval gun manufacture. Okay. Yeah, we're back in the black. We're going to have another destroyer and another AV next turn. So let's go. Your shipbuilding industry has developed considerably, and we now are on par with that of other nations. All right, so we're no longer underdeveloped, so our new AV's done. New destroyer's done. Offering to sell us rights TNT warhead. We will go ahead and pick that up. So do more damage with torpedoes. Problems of wet engine heater. 14-inch guns are ready to go. Counter French with stolen torpedo technology. Send a diplomatic message. Our new fighter, the Yokosuka Toyu, is ready for operational service. Maneuverability exceeds expectations. That's good. Okay. There we go. We got 2,000 income right now. So I want to check. Are we no longer considered underdeveloped? Surprise attack. Yeah. We are no longer... Technological development is still backward, but we're no longer considered to have an underdeveloped industries. That is good. Really, the thing we need to do now is start developing our air. Especially given the fact that we now have larger AVs we can do. So so if we looked at that... So we have seaplane carriers, we can do big AVs. So let's just get one that's 5,000 with 12. So if we check that, ships without catapults, yeah, we can stock up 12 in these ships now, though. So that's good. Yeah, that'd be something to look into. We'll have to do it next time, though, because we're at the end of this episode. So things are looking kind of on the up. We really need to start diverting a lot of our money into getting more big ships. I mean, for a lot of the thing is that we are at an advantage given the fact that most of these nations don't have their home waters where we are, so it takes some time to get here, and they have to protect like Europe, which is where our friend is, which has the largest navy in the world. Just hoping that we can keep that agreement going and we can kind of pressure Russia, because again, I want to get the Liaotung Peninsula. I want to get this island. I possibly even want to get this like peninsula up here. Can't get the Russian Far East, but still, it would be nice, and that would lock down a lot of Northeast Asia for us. Yeah, we haven't increased our invasion range. Or no, we did. We haven't increased our invasion range. When did we do that? How did we even see that? Invasion range... I don't even know where we would see that, but I think it has increased because we're a lot closer than we were before. Either way, that's going to be the end of this episode. So, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the show, hit the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!